is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
On 1st and 10, it's Barkley. He'll manage to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. Isaiah Simmons comes up to end that one.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. Going up top and looking for Andrews. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
Motion man is Hyatt. On 3rd down, here's Hurts. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith.
This has been a really impressive drive, Mike, really from the start. And this is something defenses want to force offenses to do. Methodically work their way down the field, but they've been highly efficient, and now they get another 1st down.
Sinnott, the man in motion. On the handoff, this is Barkley. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get 1st down after 1st down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
Could we see the first touchdown of the new season? It's 1st and goal. Looks like a design run. Hurts has it. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
You could see the quarterback, once he got the snap, he was looking for any seam, any daylight. But nothing materialized, and he's fortunate he got back to the line of scrimmage.
Another one from the 5. 2nd down and goal. They'll run. It's Barkley. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
And after putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here. That would feel like a pretty big win on a drive that's largely been dominated by the offense.
This one caught at the 4. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up 4th down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
So, trying to make a statement on this opening drive. Gonna go for it on 4th and goal. Man in motion is Smith. He'll throw on 4th down with Hurts. And this is caught. Wow, the decision to go pays off. Dallas Goedert. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
It is certainly an ideal way to start a season, Mike. You get the ball first, you come out, you look sharp, you're in and out of the huddle, you're super efficient. Not only do you take the ball all the way down the field, but you come away with 6. And I know they sure hope that this is a sign of things to come, not only for this offense today, but as the rest of this season unfolds.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. On the ground, here is the rookie from Michigan. Michigan State. Inside the 35. And he will score. Touchdown, Mexico City. And that's a football to hold on to forever. His first NFL touchdown in his very first NFL game. The extra point try forthcoming. Through the rain, the kick is good. And the Desperados move out in front by a point. It's 7-6. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Great. Hey, let's go. 73. Crowd left Yeti.
That's Goddard in motion. Hurts to the air on 1st down. Exiting the pocket right. Now he'll run. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
A 2nd down throw for Hurts. That is incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
3rd down and 3.
Hey, easy, 63, back.
Sinnott, the man in motion. He'll try to run here with Barkley. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. They're indeed going. It hurts. And this is going to backfire in a big way. Going for it on their own side of midfield, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Mike, I'm all for being aggressive. There are definitely times where you have to go for it on your side of the field. I'm just not sure if at this point in the game, this was one of them.
118. What's up?
First carry for Joe Mixon. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 9.
Oh, hey. Red. 118. What's up?
They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And he will be out of bounds on what will turn out to be the final play of this 1st quarter. So, 1st quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. A 1-point affair, 7-6 is the score. Back with more from Mexico City and the International Series after this. Third and long.
Tony, look the hot.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. And that's not going to do it. They'll get about 3, but it's 4th and long coming up.
A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
from the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And the first throw of the season is intercepted. Picked off by Keely Ringo.
I've been around certain quarterbacks, Mike, that loved throwing the ball in the rain, and other quarterbacks who were very uncomfortable. It looks like this one kind of got out of his hand, a little wonky, and that ball gets away from you just enough. It's going to end up falling into the wrong hands and go the other way.
They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And this is going to be an Eagles first down as the tackle is made just shy of the 40.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a second down.
Seems like there was some miscommunication that time. They clearly weren't on the same page. That's something that they've got to get on the sideline and get corrected as soon as possible, because I think they just missed out on what could have been a big play.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Great, set. Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
They'll run the counter with Barkley. And he's able to find a crease. Get ahead for 7. They'll bring up 3rd down.
So I think as they continue to have success on the ground like they did here, I think we're going to see them continue to lean towards that ground game. Force the defense to come up, sell out, take it away. And then there's all sorts of options downfield in the passing game.
Now a 3rd and 2. Once again, it's Barkley. A gain of 11 on that one. First down, Philadelphia.
There's a big conversation going on right now around the NFL about what is the true value of having a run game. And I've always thought it comes down to being good at 3 situations. Can you run the ball in the 4th quarter with a lead? How well can you run the ball on the goal line? And then in this case, how well can you run the ball in short yardage situations?
Off the play fake. Hurts. Forced out wide. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's caught Saquon Barkley. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They get 15 on that game. Good for an Eagles first down.
A gain of 15. First down, Philadelphia.
Great, set. Hey, Silver, trimmer.
On play action, Hurts. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
Out. Great, set.
They'll run with the Clemson product. This is Will Shipley. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 6-yard line.
Here comes 2nd and 4.
Guys right.
I'll run up the middle with Barkley. And the Eagles are going to have 1st and goal, try to finish off this drive with a touchdown. Saquon is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
mistake about it. He may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This one taken at the 10. Oh, he's got room past the 30. He'll wind up getting this all the way to the 45-yard line.
Down and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
Stroud to throw here on first down. He'll air one out for Higgins. And he can hang on. It is incomplete. A chance there, a big chance for a huge play, but he couldn't reel it in. Jaden Higgins, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a second down.
Here we go. 11. 118. Look to hot. Hey, south. Hey.
From the gun, here's Stroud. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jabril Peppers. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. Strong running there. Inside the 30. On the move with a gain of 9.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
Certainly not the biggest gain by any means, but he does a really nice job getting past the sticks, keeping his feet in bounds, and ultimately picks up the first down.
On the ground, this is Barkley. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to this second down play. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. And he's in. Dallas Goedert. Touchdown, Philadelphia. What a start to the year. His second touchdown in this opening half. Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This fielded at about the 9. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
All right. 118. Let's hit.
On first and 10, here's Stroud. Moving to his left. He's going to run it. Stroud avoids the contact as he slides to a stop after picking up the first down. Now another timeout called by this offense. They have one remaining. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. And this time the rush gets home. And down he goes. Jalen Carter taking him down for the first sack of this new campaign. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Here's Stroud. Now a deep ball here for Collins. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Potentially very big call here. So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. Back to throw. Stroud. He is hit before he can get rid of it. And down he goes. Jalen Carter. What a way to kick off the new year. 2 sacks in the first half of the opener. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Now an opening past the 30. And he finally gets forced out of bounds, but that was a fantastic return.
The Eagles' 49-yard line.
Here's a run to begin this 3rd quarter. He'll get him behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. Keely Ringo comes up from the secondary to make the play.
Brings us 2nd and 7.
From the 46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6. Here we go. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. First down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate plays.
And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 31-yard line.
Here we go. Hey, open up. Tony, down.
Throwing is Stroud. First, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. And a big return. He's finally tackled right near midfield.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
To throw on 2nd down is Hurts. Open man, downfield, he's got his tight end Goddard. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
That's good.
It is a big play for the Eagles. 39 yards.
10 at the 11-yard line.
Still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. Man in motion is Smith. Hurts using the pop pass. And he's brought down after a a game of 6 on first down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at the 4-yard line.
Oh, Silver, ready? Great.
Here goes Hurts on the design run.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
On 81.
Now Hurts going to run this one himself. And he's not going to get the first down. They met him, brought him down to the backfield on 3rd and short.
Well, what looked like an advantage for the offense, Mike, facing 2nd and short now, has turned into a win for the defense. Back-to-back stops for a loss. It brings up 4th down.
Elliott's kick is good. And the Eagles will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant footing, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here, able to put that one through.
He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Drive will start on the ground. And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 5.
Here we go.
Now, Stroud. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. And the Eagles are going to have it just past their 25.
You know, Mike, I think at this point, anytime you find yourself in a situation like this, your passing game has to just be thrown out altogether. I think right now it turns into a, let's just execute our run, let's just try to get out of this game healthy and move on. I mean, this is 4 consecutive drives that have ended with an interception. I mean, it's almost unheard of. It tells me it's more than just a lack of execution. This quarterback right now is having some confidence issues. He's not seeing the field great, and they need to have a complete reset.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 6. Once to his right, and he's going to have to eat this one, and down he goes. That's the former Defensive Rookie of the Year, Will Anderson, working his way in to register his first sack of the new season. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. This a must-stop for this defense. Facing 3rd and long. Hurts. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return.
Hey, uno more. Oh, okay. On 18. That's it. 11.
On first down, it's Stroud. Once to his right. He runs with it. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
When you find yourself trailing here late in the game, decision-making is critical. Not only is he able to extend the drive by picking up the first down with his legs, great job by the quarterback understanding, get out of bounds, stop the clock, save as much time as possible as they try to make a comeback.
And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be second down. To throw, it's Stroud. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
He's into space past the 25. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 31 yards. Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it first and goal. Here's a run. And he's going to lose yardage here. Taken down back at the 8.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
Throwing on second down. Stroud. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough. But you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive. It's important.
And this defense going to get to him at the 3-yard line, bringing up fourth down.
Watching him throughout this game has been incredible, Mike. I mean, I've loved watching him perform. The reality is it just hasn't impacted the outcome of the game. It's really been a wasted individual effort unless they could somehow find a way to flip this thing around.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And he will score. Game on. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Desperado. Greg, very big touchdown there makes it a 10-point game, and now a chance to tighten this down to a one-possession game.
Yeah, absolutely, Mike. You have to go for 2 here. You got to get this thing down to 8. But this offense now has given themselves at least a chance to make a run here down the stretch in the fourth quarter.
So the touchdown was big. This almost equally as big, though. We're going to try to make it a one-score game with a 2-point conversion. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but the execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
They'll run. It's Barkley. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
At the 40-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up second and 9.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second and 9.
Good, set. Hey, thumbs up, alert. Crowd left Yeti. No touch it. No touch it.
He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. They'll drop to throw. Forced to his right. Taking off. He'll carry that ball loosely, and it is out. And the defense comes away with a turnover.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
This is 1st and 10.
Here we go, let's go. 18, what's that? Buggy. 11. Hey, south.
Stroud. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. J-Licks Hunt getting in there to bring him down. His first sack of the season. Here's 2nd down.
On the click, right? 18, what's that?
To throw is Stroud. He'll get this one to his safety valve. Complete. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down. Now this offense going to use the first of their timeouts. And it comes with 1:15 left to go in the second half.
18, what's that? Red. Look the hot. 19 Texans.
Stroud to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
Here we go. 18, what's that? Close.
Stroud going to set up to throw. Escaping to his left. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. No easy completions. And this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
That is brought in at the 10. And he's going to be taken down. It's a gain of 26, and it'll set up 1st and goal.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and that's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
So the Eagles will use their first time out here. They'll stop it with a little over 30 left in the game. Now here's 2nd and goal. Here's Hurts. That is caught, and he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. This one is about done. That is caught out wide on the RPO. And they are going to add 6 more here at the end. Stay tuned for the coach's handshake. It might not be the friendliest That late touchdown extends the margin of victory here on the game's final play. So it's a win here for the visiting Eagles. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin.